Alright, hello everyone. So on the same day this channel video has been live on the second channel, I will have uploaded me becoming a Stamper main on the main channel. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm gonna be playing Stamper and everything that happened with it. Because I have not actually picked up a new weapon besides like Explo in 2018. It's really been about 4 years. It's crazy. But I mean, I picked up Crapid, but that's a blaster. It's not that hard to put together. So, let's talk about Stamper. This is the first, like, brand new weapon. It's even a brand new class. Kind of reminds me of playing Brella in Splatoon 2. I've always had some level of interest in Stamper, but originally it was because I thought it would be a good supportive one. Like, I thought the charge slashes here, being able to paintball and do 70 would be, like, good support ones. And I was like, oh, I'll play this thing a little bit on the side, and if it gets a support kit, I'll, like, play it as a support weapon, maybe. But obviously that's not what ended up happening. But the first month of the game I was relatively busy. I didn't get to grind too much, so I mostly just focused on playing Machine to play with range instead. And only this recent month this recent week, this is 1 week of playing Stamper at time of recording, was it at the point where I actually got over the skill curve of this weapon and was able to figure out how it's played. So, I wanted to play another weapon to be similar to range, was kind of what I was looking for, because range is good in, like, specific comps and is a specific playstyle with, like, poke and being able to kill fast. And so I wanted something that played similar, but could cover in different comps, like better in Rainmaker or better in specific maps or if we need paint, etc. But without, like, being too different. So Stamper is definitely a candidate for that, because Stamper is another mid-range poke weapon with some form of AoE, like the shots obviously have a lot of room to them, like horizontal and vertical you can see, and it has Burst Bomb, which is AoE, obviously. So it's like, it had that, and it did make up for it. The paint on this thing is actually pretty good, both with charge slashes and normal slashes, so its paint's fine. And most importantly, it does very good DPS to, like, anything in the game. It absolutely shreds objects, Rainmaker Shield, etc. So, traits, I liked. But what makes this weapon, like, actually good was a bit more to think about. Because it's like, this weapon has a lot of tools. Like, it can 35 people at a safe distance. It has a combo with the vertical slash and the burst bomb. It can one-shot up close, etc. But, like, those are all good traits about the weapon. But why, like, actually use it is a little bit different. Basically, I think this weapon is really good at being, like, anti-ing a lot of tools. Like, when a dually gets an N lag, you can just reliably 70 it, like, across the map. It's really good at that. You can poke general, like, high above ledges safely. Like, I can charge slash below this ledge and just completely pressure. Even if it won't kill because of the shot velocity, like, I can still pressure. So it has a lot of really good poking power. And at the same time, if it gets up close, it's honestly a pretty competent fighter. Especially with the charge slash potential, so it's like... The weapon can kind of play where it's not great when it gets dived by multiple people. Like, it can't 2v1 very well, but it is very good at 1v1ing, and it's very good at supporting teammates in a 2v1. Like, if I have a shooter or dually teammate who's being dived and is more mobile and they can, like, wait out Tetra rolls, like, I can just got him from, like, 5 years away. Zipcaster was the one thing that made me hesitant on this, and I still don't like it, to be clear. But it's not as bad as I thought, mostly because you can kind of horizontal people a little bit, and you can, like, charge slash, so you still have some options. But in general, Zip is still a really weaker option. You mostly want to use it to just take attention. So, initial thoughts on the weapon over. We can talk more about it with a replay from the tournament. So I played it in a tournament today. We did not win. We got second place. Let's do this game, I guess. I was overall satisfied with how I played, though. Obviously, I didn't play very well. It was my first time using this weapon, but it was a lot better than I thought. I still enjoyed it. And I was playing with, like, this is a weird comp. It's just a lot of Slayers. It's just what we happen to have today versus a more well-rounded comp. But in general, to me, if I pick up a weapon, I'm, like, hardcore competitive. Like, I played Grim at the end of 2, but I wasn't on a team. I didn't actually care. For me, if I want to pick up a weapon, I have to think it's at worst, like, high tier right now. And with top tier potential is basically my point. It doesn't have to be proven, obviously. But it needs to be, like, nearly there, or, like, there enough to where I can see the arc. And I definitely see it for this weapon. It's also a lot of fun, I'll be honest. Like, it's a bit of a selfish point, but I enjoy this weapon far more than Machine. Machine's a good secondary for range, but I just don't enjoy it. In general, like, any bucket that isn't Explode just kind of gets old for me after a bit, and I just don't really have as much fun with it. But I do think this weapon's interesting. I think it's got good potential. In team comps, I still have to test a little more. But I do think it's good for a lot of specific situations. It's mostly just putting yourselves there. The hard part with this weapon is if you mess up even a little bit, it's very punishable. Like, it's still a really slow weapon at the end of the day. The burst bomb helps with that, of course, but it's still a slow weapon. Zip is still hard on it, and it still struggles in its a fair share of situations. I just think you can make up for those. I should have horizontal slash there. I have no idea why I didn't, but I think I'm gonna need more time. The main thing is I think you have to have a team that really plays around the zip, because the zip is just very difficult to get value of by yourself. But yeah, for the most part, I think this is a weapon that fits my playstyle very well. I really like how it plays and how the kit works. I like how it's similar to weapons I previously played. I like the weaknesses that it covers. And in general, I think it's a solid weapon with good potential that fits what I want, and it fits a role in a comp that I can see. I am hopeful another kit could be potentially more versatile. I have no idea the route they're going to go with this thing, because a support kit would still work for it, honestly. At this point, I'm more hoping they go with another aggressive one, something with a bit more survivability, especially than Zip. Splat Bomb Crab is probably my hope right now, because I think the Crab could be really helpful in just making you a lot better at defending yourself if you get dived. Oh, also this was cool. Classic. Special value for you, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, I like it. It's fun. A bit of the reasons are selfish and wanting to pick something around what I like, and it definitely fits the archetype of, like, slow and powerful type weapon. But a lot of it is that I do believe the weapon has actual potential, really unique things it's good at, and when mastered is, like, a totally worthwhile slot. And that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Also, Drago, thank you for the time. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Stamper for a bit. I'm going to be doing a quick respawn set for it, which is what I played today because, well, I played this one today because my other set just straight up wasn't done. But I have a quick respawn set and a last-ditch Ninja Squid set for a bit more stealth, which can help with being more aggressive. I'm not sure which one I like better and which one I'll be using more often, but yeah, we'll figure that out when we figure it out. But yeah, Stamper's cool. I hope you guys are looking forward to some more Stamper stuff because you'll definitely be seeing it a lot. If you want to see me grind the weapon more than just in YouTube video highlights, then check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/ProChara. And thank you for watching.